Welcome back, Alpha audience. This is your moment to rise. This is your chance to prove to the world the strength that lies dormant within you. This is the time to stand tall and face the storm head on. Because the reality is, they threw dirt on your name. They took their filthy hands and smeared the very essence of who you are on the ground. And yet, here you are, still standing, still breathing, still fighting. The audacity of their actions may have shocked you. At first, perhaps it hurt. Perhaps it felt like the world had conspired against you. Perhaps you felt helpless, as if the ground beneath you was slipping away. But I am here to tell you today that what they tried to bury with their words will only serve to nourish the fire that is rising within you. They threw dirt on your name, but what they didn't realize is that they were planting the seeds of your greatness. They believed that by tarnishing your reputation they could break you. They thought by casting lies and falsehoods upon you, they could diminish your worth. But in reality, all they did was ignite the fuel for your comeback. See, they didn't understand the power of resilience. They didn't understand that you are not like everyone else. You are different. You are a force of nature. And when people throw dirt on you, it only makes you grow stronger. You see, dirt has a way of making things grow. It has a way of feeding the roots of something that will eventually break through the surface and rise above the rest, just like a seed in the ground. When it is buried under the earth, it doesn't die. It begins to grow. It begins to stretch toward the light, toward the sun, toward its purpose, and the same thing is happening to you. The more dirt they throw, the higher you will climb and the stronger you will become. The thing is, they didn't realize the value of what they were trying to bury. When they tried to soil your name, they were only adding weight to your journey. But instead of letting that weight crush you, you're using it as the foundation upon which you will stand. You're not letting the lies define you. You're not letting the hate control you. You're not letting the judgment hinder you. You are using it as the very fuel that will propel you forward. So let them talk. Let them lie. Let them smear your name. Let them spread their falsehoods and deceit, because none of that matters. None of it changes who you are, and none of it changes the path that you are on. You are an unstoppable force, moving toward your destiny, with a power that cannot be shaken by the words of small-minded individuals who are threatened by your potential. Let them throw dirt on you. Let them do their worst, because it will only make you grow. It will only make you better, and it will only make you more powerful. But understand this. Your journey is not going to be easy. No great journey ever is. No path to greatness is ever free of obstacles, but that's the beauty of it, because the obstacles will shape you. They will mold you. They will forge you into something unbreakable. They will make you stronger than you ever thought possible. So don't shy away from the struggle. Don't cower in fear when they come after you. Don't retreat into the shadows when they throw their dirt. Your way instead. Stand tall. Embrace the challenge and let the world know that you will not be broken. You will not be defeated. You will rise above it all. There's a lesson to be learned from the dirt they throw at you. And that lesson is this. The ones who throw dirt are often the ones who fear you the most. They know the power you possess. They know the greatness within you. They see something in you that they could never attain. So they try to bring you down. They try to tarnish your image. They try to destroy your spirit because they are afraid of what you will become. And that fear is what will ultimately drive you to greatness. Let their fear fuel your ambition. Let their doubt strengthen your resolve. Let their hate be the fire that ignites your passion. But also know this: as you rise and as you grow, there will be moments where you feel like you can't go on. There will be moments where the weight of the world feels too heavy. and the voices of doubt begin to creep in. But in those moments, remember this: you are not alone. You are not the first person to face adversity. You are not the first person to have dirt thrown at you, and you will not be the last. But what sets you apart is your ability to rise above it all, to stand tall, when everyone else would fall, to keep moving forward, when the world wants you to stop. Your strength is not measured by how many times you are knocked down. Your strength is measured by how many times you get back up. Your power is not defined by the circumstances you face. It is defined by how you respond to those circumstances. And I promise you this: as long as you refuse to stay down, as long as you refuse to let the dirt bury you, as long as you keep fighting, the world will have no choice but to recognize your power. And let me be clear, this is not about seeking revenge. It's not about proving anyone wrong. It's not about showing them that they were wrong to doubt you. This is about proving to yourself that you are capable of greatness. This is about showing yourself that no matter what happens, no matter what they throw at you, no matter how much dirt they pile on top of you, you will rise, you will become more than they ever thought possible, and you will do it on your terms. They will not define you. Their lies will not define you. Their hate will not define you. You are the master of your own fate. You are the creator of your own destiny. And as long as you stay true to who you are and never lose sight of your purpose, you will rise above it all. You will stand tall in the face of adversity, and you will show the world exactly what you are made of. So don't let their words affect you. Don't let their lies take root in your mind. Don't let their hate seep into your heart, because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter what they say. What matters is who you are and who you are becoming. And when you look back on this moment, when you look back on the dirt they threw on your name, you will see it for what it truly is. You will see it as the catalyst for your greatness. You will see it as the spark that ignited the fire that is now unstoppable. The world will know your name. The world will see your power. The world will recognize your greatness. And when they do, they will realize that they underestimated you. They will realize that all the dirt they threw on you only made you stronger, only made you more determined, only made you more unstoppable. They will see you rise above it all, and they will know that you are not someone to be messed with. So take this moment, take this challenge, take this opportunity to prove to the world, and more importantly to yourself, that you are capable of anything. Because you are the alpha. You are the one who will rise when others fall. You are the one who will stand tall when the world tries to knock you down. And you are the one who will make your mark on this world, no matter what dirt they throw at you. Remember this: they threw dirt on your name, but that dirt will never define you. It will never break you. It will only make you stronger. And when the dust settles, you will stand tall, as the living proof that no matter how much they try to bury you, you will always rise above it all always. Rise above it all always, because the dirt they threw at you will only make you shine brighter, not dull your light. They underestimated the resilience that flows through your veins, the strength that resides in the core of your being. The truth is, they thought you'd crumble. They thought you'd disappear into the shadows, forgotten and defeated. But now, you stand before them as living proof that nothing, absolutely nothing, can extinguish the fire within you. Let them keep throwing their dirt. Let them keep trying to bury your potential under layers of doubt and hate. They don't realize that with every piece of dirt they throw, they're only helping you climb higher. They think their words can destroy you, but in reality, they are simply feeding the foundation of your rise. Every hateful comment, every smear, every attempt to drag you down only strengthens the roots of your willpower. driving you deeper into the ground, giving you a greater foothold to spring forward. They are laying the groundwork for your triumph. The dirt they throw is no longer an insult. It's the very soil in which you will grow. It's time to understand this. Life doesn't give you strength by giving you an easy path. Strength is forged in the fire of adversity, in the struggle, in the times when the world feels like it's against you. You know the feeling, don't you? The feeling when the weight of the world seems to crush your spirit, when people are quick to judge and criticize, when they turn away from you at your lowest. But here's the thing. The moment you rise, they will be forced to watch as you leave them behind. You can almost hear the whispers of doubt, the mockery, the cheers. They say you'll never make it. They say you'll fall, just like everyone else. But they are wrong. They don't know what you're capable of. They don't know the depths of your resolve. They haven't witnessed the fire in your heart that refuses to go out. And it's time you show them. When people throw dirt, they want you to sink. They want you to feel helpless, to wallow in the mud of their accusations. But you are different. You have a power inside of you that they cannot comprehend. You are not just surviving, you are thriving. Every challenge they throw at you only sharpens your focus, refines your purpose, and makes your resolve unbreakable. You don't crumble under pressure, you stand taller because of it. They can call you names, they can spread lies, they can try to destroy your reputation, but what they can't do is take away your inner strength. They can never touch the fire that burns within your soul. And when you rise, when you stand up and show the world that you will not be defeated, they will realize that their attempts to drag you down were nothing more than the spark that ignited your power. You see, adversity doesn't break people. It reveals who they truly are. When life comes at you with all its fury, it's not about the pain you endure. It's about what you do with that pain. Will you let it consume you? Will you let the darkness take over? Or will you use it to fuel your ascent? The choice is yours, and you, my friend, are a warrior. You have the power to rise above it all. They want to see you stumble. They want to see you fail. But what they don't know is that failure is just another word for growth. Failure is where you find your true potential. It's where you learn who you really are and what you're capable of. Don't be afraid of failure. Embrace it. Let it mold you into the version of yourself you've always been meant to be. Every time you fall, get back up stronger. Every time you're knocked down, rise with more determination. Because the truth is, the world can throw as much dirt as it wants at you, but you will never be buried unless you choose to stay down. And let's talk about that for a moment. Choosing to stay down is the only thing that can stop you. They will try to convince you that you're not good enough. They will try to make you believe that you are defined by their words, their judgments, their perceptions. But none of that matters. What matters is what you believe about yourself. What matters is your faith in your ability to rise above, no matter what they throw at you. When they look at you, they might see someone broken, someone who is bruised, someone who has been hurt. But what they don't see is the fire that burns deep inside you. They don't see the warrior who has been through hell and back and has come out stronger on the other side. They don't see the quiet strength you possess, the power that cannot be broken by their insults, their lies, or their negativity. They don't see the person who will rise above it all, no matter what. Because you are more than their words. You are more than their judgments. You are more than the dirt they throw at you. You are a force to be reckoned with. And it's time the world knows that. It's time you show them exactly who you are. Because they may throw dirt, but you, my friend, will rise above it all. You must understand something, and I need you to hear this loud and clear. No one can define your worth except for you. No one can tell you who you are or what you're capable of. They can try, they can judge, they can throw dirt, but in the end, it's your belief in yourself that will determine your success. It's your determination, your focus, your commitment to your own path that will set you apart from the rest. The pain you feel now is temporary. The struggle you face will not last forever, but the strength you gain from it, the lessons you learn, and the person you become in the process, that will last forever. That's what you carry with you for the rest of your life, and every time you face adversity, every time someone tries to bring you down, you will remember that you have already overcome so much. You have already proved to yourself that you are capable of more than they could ever imagine. This is your time to rise. This is your time to claim what is rightfully yours. And the world will take notice. They will see your strength. They will see your perseverance. They will see that you refuse to be defined by their hate and their doubt. You will show them that no matter how much dirt they throw at you, you will always rise above it, and you will always come out on top. So, when they try to drag you down, when they try to bury you in their lies and their negativity, remember this. You are not just a survivor. You are a conqueror. You are not just someone who endures hardship. You are someone who takes that hardship and turns it into fuel for your journey. They threw dirt on your name, but you will use that dirt to grow into the greatest version of yourself. The world will know your name. They will know the strength it took to rise above it all. They will see the power you carry within you, and they will understand that you are a force to be reckoned with. They may have tried to bury you, but all they did was make you stronger. And when you rise, you will show them that they were never truly a threat to your destiny. Because you, my friend, are unstoppable. Your journey is just beginning, and this is the moment that will mark the shift in your life. The moment when you stop allowing others' opinions and actions to control you. For so long, you may have allowed the noise of the world to dictate your path, but now you will step forward with clarity and purpose. The dirt they threw, the lies they told, the judgments they passed, these are not the things that define you. You define you. You are the one who chooses how you respond, how you rise, and how you move forward. The truth is that most people live their lives under the weight of other people's expectations, constantly afraid of what others will think. They want to be liked. They want to fit in. They want the approval of others to feel worthy. But you are different. You know that approval is an illusion, a temporary fix that doesn't bring true fulfillment. You know that the only approval you need is your own. When you stop seeking validation from the outside world, you unlock a power within yourself that most people will never experience. You stop caring about the opinions of people who don't matter, and you start focusing on the one person who truly matters, you. They thought their words could make you doubt yourself. They thought their insults could weaken you. They believed their false narratives would break you, but what they didn't realize was that every word they spoke, every attempt to tear you down, only pushed you closer to your true purpose. Every time they threw dirt, they unwittingly gave you the fuel to rise higher than ever before. They did not know the power that lies dormant inside you, waiting for the right moment to unleash. Let's talk about the human spirit for a moment. You've heard the phrase, "What doesn't kill you makes you stronger," but it's more than just a cliche. The human spirit is remarkably resilient. It has an innate ability to heal and grow, even in the harshest of conditions. When you face adversity, your spirit doesn't just break or wither. It adapts, it gets stronger, it becomes more focused, more determined, and more relentless in its pursuit of greatness. They tried to crush your spirit with their words, but all they did was make it more unyielding. They didn't know that your resilience is your greatest weapon. It's the thing that keeps you going when everything else tells you to stop. It's the thing that makes you stand up one more time after you've been knocked down. And you, my friend, are proof that the human spirit is invincible. The dirt they threw on you will only fuel the fire that is burning brighter and hotter with every step you take. You are not defined by your circumstances. You are not defined by the hardships you've faced or the dirt they threw at you. You are defined by the way you rise, the way you respond to life's challenges, and the way you persevere when the odds are stacked against you. The true measure of your character lies not in how easy or smooth your path has been, but in how you've handled the storms. And make no mistake about it, storms are inevitable. Everyone faces them. Everyone goes through difficult times. But the key difference between those who succeed and those who fail is not the storms they face, it's how they weather those storms. The world can be a harsh and unforgiving place. People will try to tear you down, criticize you, and point out your flaws. But the moment you accept the truth that you are in control of your own destiny, that you are the author of your own story, you take back your power. No one can write your future but you. No one can dictate your worth. It doesn't matter what they say, because you know who you are, you know what you're capable of, and you know that the road to greatness is never easy, but it's always worth it. Let me tell you something. You are the sum of your decisions, not the sum of the things that happen to you. Life is filled with random events, moments of joy, heartache, failure, and success. But none of these moments define you unless you allow them to. You have the ability to rise above every single circumstance that has ever tried to hold you down. That's the power of choice. You can choose how to respond to the dirt they throw on you. You can choose to let it bury you, or you can choose to use it as the soil that nourishes your growth. And here's the thing about growth. It's not always comfortable. It doesn't always look pretty. Sometimes growth means breaking free from old patterns, stepping into the unknown, and challenging everything you thought you knew. It's about pushing through pain, dealing with rejection, and continuing to move forward when the world is telling you to quit. But that's when the magic happens. That's when you transform. That's when you become unstoppable. But let's also be real about something else. It's easy to tell someone to rise above, to keep going, to stay strong. It's much harder when you're the one in the trenches, when you're the one facing setback after setback. It's easy to talk about resilience when you're not the one being knocked down. But here's the truth. The ability to rise above it all doesn't come from an absence of struggle. It comes from the decision to keep going in the face of that struggle. You have to make a choice. Every single day, you have to choose whether you'll let the dirt they throw at you weigh you down, or whether you'll use it to propel yourself forward. You have to choose to embrace the challenges, to face the obstacles head on, and to keep moving forward even when it seems like the whole world is against you. And when you do that, when you make that decision, you will find that the power was always inside you. It was never about the external circumstances. It was always about how you respond. It was always about your strength, your will, your determination. But let's not forget that you don't have to do this alone. You are not an island. You are part of a greater community of people who have faced similar challenges, who have been through their own struggles, and who have overcome them. When you rise above it all, you don't just do it for yourself. You do it for those who look to you as an example. You do it for the people who need to see that it's possible to overcome, to rise, to grow, and to achieve greatness despite the odds. Your victory will inspire others. Your success will give them hope. Your ability to rise above will show them that they too can rise above whatever challenges they face. And that, my friend, is the greatest gift you can give to the world. When you refuse to stay down, when you stand tall in the face of adversity, you become a beacon of hope for others. You show them that no matter how much dirt is thrown, they too can rise above it all. So now, It's time for you to make your move. It's time for you to stand up and show the world the power you've been hiding within you. It's time to stop being afraid of what others think, to stop caring about their judgment, and to start believing in your own power. It's time to rise, to grow, and to show everyone who ever doubted you that they were wrong. It's time to take what they threw at you and turn it into something beautiful. Remember this: you are unstoppable, and the dirt they threw on you will never be enough to bury the greatness inside you. You will rise, and when you do, you will shine brighter than ever before. So stand tall, my friend, and let the world see the power of someone who refuses to be held down. Because you are unstoppable, and there is nothing and no one who can ever change that. In the end, remember this: no matter how much dirt the world throws at you, it will never bury your potential. It will never diminish your strength. Every challenge, every setback is just another opportunity for you to rise higher. You are unstoppable, a force of nature that cannot be broken. Keep moving forward with confidence, knowing that the power to overcome, to achieve, and to become your greatest self lies within you. Stand tall, rise above it all, and let your greatness shine. The world will witness your strength, and no one will ever doubt you again.